What is up, guys? I am live again in my bedroom. Obviously, unless I get office space, which I highly doubt, but I'm live again. I'm just checking to make sure all the stream is good so far. It looks like I'm good. I can hear myself. The music seems to be good, unless I can't really hear that. I can hear it on my side, I can't hear it on the stream side. I can actually check it on my phone though, so hold on. But for right now, I think I'm good. So welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, and I'm just obviously live streaming. What's up, Mike Smith and Tanner Mahovsky? There it is. Sorry about that, but what's up? I can't hear anything. Yeah, well, hi, Blitzer. Everything looks good on my end, and then looking at my phone, it's looking pretty good. So, hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna be chilling and coding, like the stream title says. I don't really have any plans. So, unless you wanna suggest something and I actually have something to do, because if not, we're just gonna go continue on our journey through Dojin the Factory, or we're actually going to do something new. Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to work on something a bit different. I don't want to keep working on the same project over and over and just get burnt out on it. So I think we're gonna work on something different. So yeah, it should be fun. So I guess we can start by just, I don't know. I guess we can JavaScript it up. Make a physics game. Well, Blitzer, that sounds like a great idea. If I knew how to do that. Because I know how to work matter.js, which is a physics library in JavaScript. I don't know a lot about it. I only know how to make a box fall, which is awesome, but I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I could learn it on stream. We could also use Unity. We could use Unity, but I really don't like using Unity for these types of things. But I mean, we could. Mini games. We have all these things. They actually finished Picross. Picross. Pretty simple. Shoot. Let me refresh that. There's an error already. PHP, Laravel.js / Python.js CSS. Well, Mike Smith, I have no idea what that means, but cool. I don't understand what the problem is here. It's not wanting to play. I don't. You could just hack into it, just say menu is equal to 1. Code in Java, please. Oh well, thank you for that suggestion. I actually might as well do that. So coding stuff, Java, Eclipse. Blitzer, I saw your message before you deleted it because I have lightning fast reflexes and I also want to code in Java. So that's also a good idea. So spoil things for tomorrow's video. Because yeah, it's not coming out tomorrow, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I need to do it because it's been almost a month since I last did a video. So I need to actually do that real quick. Yeah. So let's do some coding. Premature optimization is the root of all evil. Sure it is. I mean, I really don't optimize much because I don't have a project that needs that much optimization, but I guess that's true. I'll let that load up. Or we can start a new project, and I don't really think I want to, but I mean, we could. So, yeah, so I'm probably gonna work on, okay, so I got the third-person camera done. I just need to record that. Oh, I'm on an emulator for the Atari 2600. That didn't work out. It's not gonna work out because I don't really know how to do a 2600 emulator just yet because I forgot it all. So I think PHP is still underrated. Highest paying jobs in the web is PHP. Laravel. Well, kids prefer JS because of the hype train and they can draw circles on the screen. Facts. Well, Mike Smith, I agree with you, except JS is fun. I can't really say that. I mean, I could do PHP, but I really don't have a use for that yet because I don't have really anything to do with that. Mostly because I don't have all the tools for it. I don't have the stuff to set up a server and all that, or set up I don't know what a database or whatever PHP is. Actually, get out of here. I don't need any of that. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna do Java and Lightweight Java Game Library 3. So let's open this up. It's been a while since I've done this. It's been since I've done the camera. Oh wait, this is the old one. Get out here. It's in the changes. Yeah, changes, source, engine. Actually, not even engine, just main. I want to see where I last left off. I think it was just third-person camera. Yeah, and this one is it. So in the video tomorrow, I will explain how to get an error such as this, because I have no idea where anything is. So okay, so that's me, that was the angle of the thing, but like there's nothing there. One question, does HostGator worth it? Well that really isn't. I don't know what HostGator is. If you ever had experience, yeah, I haven't had any experience with it. I used HostSlinger, or just I use 000. I'll go to my website right now and I'll show you what I use. There it is. So here's my website. I made it myself. I'm pretty happy with it. Haven't updated it since almost a month ago, which is bad, but and it's posted by 000 web host, and that's what I use. I haven't really expanded on that. I also have the free trial of it. I don't have the actual version of it because I'm not paying money. Also, I don't have a disposable amount of income to do that with, so that's the. If I did, it wouldn't be codingap.freeiz.com. It would be codingap.com. So, and yeah, so that's my website hosting thing. I'm just gonna exit out of it. I don't need it anymore. So that's what I use to host a website. Yeah. Do you design your own website? I do. I designed it myself. I made it myself using Bootstrap 4, I think it was. Is that the latest one? I think that's the latest one. And I didn't really like. It took me. Are you using Node.js for backend? No, I'm not. Sadly, I'm not really using any backends because I'm not really into the backend. I'm more front end of the website development. If I do website development, I'm more front end. I probably learned backend. So what is that? What is it all? What is the all version job of it? I forgot what it even is. Anyways, so that's what I'm planning on doing, is doing front end, as you've been seeing on this channel, except when I do Java, because that's not any end. Sometimes it could be back end, sometimes I know that, but right now I'm just using Java or JavaScript to do front end. Even though Java's not even, I'm not even using Java. So I hope you guys enjoy the music. I got it from Programming Concentration. What is it called? Programming Concentration Music. Start and focus on coding soft music for studying. It's an hour long, so we're gonna have to get another one later on. But yeah. So what I'm going to do is probably work on this. For some reason, it's not there. And I don't know why it's not there. And oh, shoot, D. Save. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. There's nothing there. Whoa, it flashed text. I'm gonna have to look at the live, unless you guys didn't see it, because it did flash a text. So why is it not showing up? Under the process object, rectangle, and then it process. It should do it. I don't know why it's not. What if I become a gaming live stream? Instead of chilling code, it's chilling game. I can't do that because I don't have a capture card to do. Because I wouldn't play PC games while streaming because it would be awful. I'd probably play like my Switch. I'd probably play something like that. I can't do it though because one, I have to have a capture card, and if I don't have a capture card, I'd have to do a method which is kind of stupid, is using the Xbox as a little wireless capture card, and that is not the best, especially when you're live streaming as well. So, anyways, yeah, so I'm probably gonna work on doing this. I just don't know what the problem is, and I can't fix it because I have no idea what the problem is. So let me go to camera. Maybe there's something wrong with the camera. Anyways, so we got the angle here. Yeah, we got that, but this is the third person camera in case you actually want to see the tutorial. And that will come out probably Thursday or tomorrow if I'm lucky. But anyways, here's what we got. And I don't know if it is working or not because it's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. So, just lots of and something with do with rendering. Hold on, where's my renderer? I know I'm doing, yeah, I'm doing this renderer and then cam. Do I do that? Okay, I forgot main renderer.render camera, and I should be doing that. And I'm doing this method of I'm doing batch rendering. Because I feel like it. Also, I'm gonna have to do that as a separate tutorial, but I'm doing it. Anyways, so, yeah. I don't know what the problem is. I'll just probably have to go back into, probably gonna have to, like, redo this and get my backup version, aka get the last tutorials one. So Java, tutorial, and then grab that. So, wait, which one is this? I can probably just read this. Is this first? It's first person camera movement, isn't it? This is first person. All right, well that's not too bad. Probably can do that. So let me back that up. Where is it? Okay, so Control C and then go into changes, delete, and then yeah, cool. Recycling the items and then back it up. I probably could do GitHub stuff and just say pull the tutorial 15. Which tutorial is it? 13? I don't know. Let me go to Java or coding stuff, GitHub tutorial. It's 13. All right. So in this live stream, you are going to debug this problem. I'm going to debug it by getting rid of it and then adding it on later, and then adding it later on. So that's pretty cool, I know. So now if we do this, we should get the latest one, aka, or not the latest one, but the latest tutorial one. And so yeah, so I'm gonna actually do this live on camera, and I forgot it already. I didn't actually forget it. I have to think it out, you know. Yeah, I could probably, if I'm really lazy, I could probably get this from my previous tutorial, like the one I don't like anymore. But I'm probably just gonna do it my own way. So third-person camera, what is that? Well, if you have ever played a third-person camera game, you should probably know it, but it's basically when the camera is watching over the player, like over your shoulder. I have to get paint up to show that off. That will also help me get the math involved in this. So what's the size of 1000 by 100? I'm not really into front end and JavaScript, but your channel's pretty good and you help me a lot. It would be cooler if you learned other technologies and languages and made tutorials on them and be a little more active. Wish you a good luck. Well, I wish I was active, more active too, Mike Smith, and I don't really want to stray away from what I'm really good at, because then when people ask me questions, I can actually answer them and not be like, well, I don't know. Look it up yourself, because I don't want to do that. I want to actually give them answers and not just. I know OG Paint. OG Paint. It's really good though. Like if you're not doing anything crazy with it, it's really good. I'm gonna have to make that a bit smaller. Yeah, I can use Paint.net. I don't have Photoshop. I could, what is it? Pirate Photoshop. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it live, because then people can arrest me. I don't think they care. Because, how much is Photoshop? Like, $50? It's definitely not why I'm not getting Photoshop for a while. The only time I've used it is on my school computers, because they all have it, because if you buy one license for the school, for like Adobe, whatever it is, like school version or whatever it's called, and you can just spread it to whatever, and you get like a yearly fee, and that's really good. Hello, Kenny Tutorials, Windows XP flashbacks. Yeah, it's really good though. It's what if I just I use my I'm known the most unprofessional video maker out there. I use Paint for thumbnail making, and I use Windows Movie Maker for editing my videos. I was going to expand, like I was using Lightworks for the first couple of the Lightweight Java Game Library 3 tutorials, but then I hated it because I had no idea how to use it, so I just decided to use Windows Movie Maker because I'm really good at that. And if you know how to get around all the issues like image, video and video, image and video, like all that, it's really good. I mean, I'm just saying that. Also, there's another tool Windows makes that you can do it yourself, but I don't use that. And also, you have to do a lot more like specific work with it. So just why I'm not using it. So anyways, I'm going to work on the third person camera. So right here we have ourselves a little player. And this is just player. I'm just going to color it red. What time is it where you are making this live stream? If you look to the bottom right, it's currently 1:30. So what is that, Central Time? I don't know what that means. Actually, I mean, I don't know what that means. I know what that means. It's freaking Central Time. Anyways, so, yeah, so I'm just gonna draw a third person camera real quick. That's our camera. Beautiful, I know. So what a third person camera is it basically allows us to watch over the player object from a distance and from an angle. And so that distance and angle can be stored in variables, and then we can use those in a bit of math to figure out what the rotation, what the position of this is, and then do this. Now I could do something much simpler and make a look at rotation matrix, which basically rotates the matrix to where it looks at a specific object. If the time to answer my questions, please. Sure, I can answer some questions. Go ahead. Is it on the Lightweight Java Vocabulary 3 tutorial things? Because I have been busy on that part. It's been a couple days since it's been since Sunday is when I've last live streamed, and that was the first live stream in like a couple months, maybe since like the beginning of the year is when I last live streamed, and that was a while ago. So and also it's been a couple weeks since I've been on YouTube and on the internet and all that, because yeah, so because I've been busy with camp and all that. Did you do AP or something related to the name? I don't know what that means, Blitzer. Did you do AP or something related to the name Coding AP? I don't know what. Oh, okay. That was stupid there. So what Coding AP means is well, coding. That's kind of obvious what coding is, and then AP is I did do AP classes, but that's not why it's called AP. I'm not flexing on everyone saying I'm smart. That's not what it means. It's just my initials. If you follow my Twitter, you know what my actual name is, and you know they're my initials. And so I'm not gonna drop it on my live stream, but I don't. Can I do that? Is it already public? I don't know if it's public or not. It is. I mean, it is public, but you have to do work. It's like doing a face reveal. You have to do work to find my face. I know. I know it's out there on the internet because I found it on the internet just by searching my name. That's sad. So, yeah. All right, back to this. So basically, we need to find we need to define a few variables. One called the distance. I'm just gonna call that D, and then that's just this. It's just the distance between the camera and the player, which is just the length of this line. And then we need the angle, which I'm just gonna actually not A. That's stupid. I'm gonna define it as theta. So um, so we have the distance, and then we have the angle, which is theta. And so the angle is basically the angle which is around the player. It's this one right here, so theta. And using these two things, we can actually determine what, this question, I'm very long working with my project, and in my game always be a third-person camera, but I'm now recreating all engine in game and try to implement your first-person camera. Alright? I probably should actually look that up on the comments before I do anything. I am on the second monitor because, yeah, I need to go to studio. So studio.youtube.com. let that load up. So anyways, so we have to, so the distance, I'm just going to say that's equal to 5, and the angle is just equal to 0. So using these two things, we can actually figure out what the position and the rotation of the camera should be. So I'm actually going to, okay, dismiss, comments. So using trigonometry, and I think that's it, trigonometry and some simple geometry, we can oh shoot, you have like, sorry about that, Kenny Tutorials, but my movement was, sorry about that, Kenny Tutorials. I'm looking at the comments and you have been there, so so sorry about that. um hey, if you have one question, I'm worried, yeah, you're bitten here, sorry about that. Yeah, I also had that problem while working on the tutorials. I have also had that problem. So going in here. Okay, so I don't know. Wait, if I haven't even checked if this version is even working. Yeah. Okay. Lock the mouse. Okay. Yeah, it's working. All right. So if you see this code right here, I don't even know what code is that. Yeah, this is part of the tutorial. Just make sure that you have all your negatives right and your order right, because if you're moving with the A and D, you have to switch the numbers around because you do. I don't know. I think I did explain it in the tutorial. So so if you get if you really want to again. So anyways, yeah. So if you really want to test it, you can get the GitHub. You can get the GitHub version of it, and if I need, I can show you screenshots. Please do, because just show me the screenshot of the update function. I think that would be it, because I think that's where the problem is if you're doing the twisting stuff. So thank you. Thank you. Why am I saying thank you? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing third person. Alright, so going back to this, while he gets the screenshots, you could just put that like on Imager or send it through Discord, or I don't know, how you would send images. But anyways, so we have ourselves a camera, we have the distance, and then we have the angle around that. So the first thing we need to do is we need to determine the position of the camera. So if we have an angle of 0 and a distance of 5, we can use trigonometry to get that. So I'm just going to draw some dashed lines right here to show you how to get this position, and then we can get the next position based off of the angle. So since we know the distance, wait, hold on, I'm trying to think. How we're gonna get this angle. You know what, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm just gonna copy and paste the code from my last tutorial. And I'm just gonna try to see, or I'm not gonna copy and paste. I'm just gonna see what I did. Is that IO? No, rendering. It's rendering. Okay, so this is the old camera code, and here it is. All right. So rotation.getX. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's not it. So good news is about this is that I can just copy and paste the code. So okay, so public void update, and then this one's going to be different because it has a game object as an argument, and so that tells us that we need to do third-person camera, and that's a lot of errors because that's a static input class now. Anytime I see a window, I need to do that. And I did the vector math differently. And so target is going to be called object. And then we don't have the angle and distance variables. Is button down here, not is mouse down. Is button down. And so now we need, we have the new mouse X. So wait. Is old mouse X. Is that doubles? Are they double now? They're doubles now. Okay. So, oh geez, this music is getting intense for coding music. That is, geez, holy crap. And so now these need to be doubles. If you want an explanation, I'll do it in the tutorial because I have forgotten how to do this because, once again, it's been a couple weeks since I last wrote this code. Yeah, I wrote the code. I actually wrote the code last time, but so input is button down, is the left button down, then we need to rotate it based off what we still need to get the private. And then this dot set position doesn't exist. Alright. So now I need to do different vector math. So we need to say, is there rotation here? Yeah, we have rotation in here. So we need to say rotation is equal to vector 3f dot add. Oop, there we go. Add code recommended. Okay, I guess it didn't update, but anyways, so add a few vectors. So I want to add rotation and then a new vector 3f, and then whatever, and then this value right here, and then semicolon. Double. This has to be cast to float. Alright, so that fixed that issue. I probably should uncomment this. 180 plus angle, and then this that, and then the same thing for position except for rotation. So position is equal to, it isn't even equal, it is, I'm dying, so it isn't equal to this, it's equal to a new vector with these values in it. Like, just basically copy and paste all this. Position is equal to this new vector with a semicolon at the end. And that actually should be all the updating I need to do. So if we go into the main, this.mouse state, window.mouse state, hold on, let me get that. Window, where's window? Is that IO? It's IO. So window.mouse state doesn't exist, even though it does exist. What the heck? I don't know. So what we need to do now is we need to say camera.update, and then whatever the object is, which is object. And then game object's undefined, even though it isn't. I guess that's a problem in doing all this. Now I need to go back to main, and it works now. It just works. Alright, so now I need to do camera update around the object. I also should have some default values like the 5. That's window. Camera. And then distance is equal to 5, and then angle is equal to 0. So there we go. Now that we have that, we can. So how do I render this? I just render the object and then I render it with the camera. Alright, I guess. That's cool. I mean, yeah, it's working. That is not working, so that is not at all. I can't really tell. So I can zoom in and out, which is correct. I can zoom in and out. But this just doesn't feel. So I know what I did. So I went to camera, and instead of adding it, I subtracted it, which is right here. Some Minecraft music? What the heck is this? Like background. There we go. Oh crap. Well, it works now. So that looks pretty good. So third person camera is now added, and so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I tried to do in the last one is have a lot of cubes. And render them all, and it looks pretty good. So that's gonna require me to do batch rendering, which I shall do, but right now I need 500 cubes. I can also do async. You know what? I'm gonna do async right now. I won't do the batch rendering until later because I want to get the async done. So async is actually sort of easy but sort of difficult at the same time. So that's gonna, I think we're gonna create a new class called mesh loader. Mesh loader. And so that will load the mesh. And so I am going to try to figure this out. I'm going to look at the documentation. Async documentation. There we go. Alright. Oh, no, it's loading in now. Okay. So, getting started. Alright. So we need to load a async scene using async or AI import file. Okay, so public static load mesh. Need to just put this to the side. Put that right here so I can see the chat just in case someone says something. And then load mesh, and then we need to do resource path, and so we need to do string load, or file path, not load path, file path. It also says we could have flags, but I don't think I want that. Oh, we also need the textures, so string textures, string textures. And so with that, it needs to also return something, so public static mesh, and then import the mesh, and that needs to load it. Alright, so we need to create an AI scene. So AI scene, or I'm just going to call it scene, is equal to AI scene dot AI import edit, right? It just me. What is this? Async? Do I just AI import? What part of import file is it? Hold on. Async AI import file. Like what class is it part of? This doesn't help. It's just okay. It's just part of the async. So just do I just say async? Oh, I do. And then async.import file. It is part of just async. That's kind of strange, but alright. So this needs to be file path. And then the flags. What flags are there? That's a lot of flags. Alright, I guess. So. It's using join endpoint. Oh, there it is. And then I need the bitwise or, and then the same thing. So async.ai process. Actually, I'll just do triangulate. There it is. So that's saying that's all I need. That was pretty, and so I need to check if it exists. So if scene is equal to null, system.error.print line couldn't load mesh at, and then the file path. File path. Alright, so there we go. And so the problem is this is most of these library jars and like Lightweight Java Game Library 3 aren't part of aren't actual Java, but they're just C# code, or not C# code, C code, but written in like with a Java wrapper in it, and I have to translate. Alright, so we need the number of materials, and that's using the scene. So scene or int material count is equal to scene dot mn num materials. So now we got that, and then we need pointer buffer. What the heck's a pointer buffer? Can I just straight up write that? Import. No, I can't. How do I do that? Okay, so pointer buffer. AI scene dot materials. That's so weird. Why can I just do? Oh shoot, it exists. Oh, it's part of... Why is there a bunch of birds? Alright, I guess we have... I guess that works. And so we need a list of materials. Some materials. That is not how you spell materials. Materials, and that's equal to a new list. Alright, so materials, why did I make that plural? Material, and so list, I think it's util. Hopefully it's util. Yeah, it's util. Okay, so we got the material, and that's in the graphics. And then we need to go through all the materials. So int I equals 0, I is less than material count, and I plus plus. And then we need to do all that code. So we first need to create a base material. So AI material. And then... Oh crap. Scene material. And then we can say AI material. Material is equal to create and then scene materials dot get I. And then we need to make that material. Oh, that, okay, that is not what that is very confusing. That's because it's not using the texture code that I'm doing, it's just... I don't know what this is. Okay, so we got material.setTexture, and it just creates the texture. Path. So what we could do is we can do we need to create as AI string, because apparently that's a different class. So AI string path is equal to AI string dot calc, and then and then we need to get the material texture. Oh, there's a lot. Material texture, and then we need to get... Oh, god dang, that's a lot. Alright, so we need to get the material, and we need to get a texture type. AI texture type. Is it just, yeah. Alright, and 0, and then path is already path, and then do I have to do all this? Can I? No. Let me make this a bit bigger so I can see it. Okay, yeah, I don't have to do any of that. Alright, that's good. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Well, this is so dang I confused. Alright. Alright, what's are we back? Are we back? I don't know if we're back or not. Alright, am I back? The internet went down for like 2 seconds. Why would you do that, internet? Why? Why would you do that? Am I back? I don't know if I'm back or not. It says I'm back. It says I'm back, so. I also got rid of all the things so I can actually see what's happening. I actually it got there really fast. So who did I miss? Oh, hi, All Out Soccer. How's it going? Yeah, I'm just chilling and coding. I was chilling and coding until we had a little internet spike. So, I guess that's a thing. So, I mean, so I already exited out of everything because I thought it was a problem. That's not what I want. Well, shoot. I guess, like, I don't know. Let's try something different. I mean, I already kind of burnt out on that. Was stupid, but oh well. So let's try to do some JavaScript. Of course. Why not? Let's see what I can do. I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. I really don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, I think what I'm gonna actually do is, an actual engine, chat room, an actual engine. What's this? Mario Party. What? What is this? That's a triangle. That ain't an actual engine. That's a triangle. What's this? That's a white screen. There's probably an error. Cannot read property run of undefined. Yeah, class is 42. So let's open this with code. I don't know what this is. To be honest with you. Well, I guess we chilled in code. I guess that could be in the end of the stream.